and at the coming CCA show in Louisville, we're going to be again showing this demonstration, showing what we've done with the carriers. The agent will do nothing but get better between now and then. We're continuing to build. We're continuing to talk. Go ahead and share your screen now. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you the ClearSky agent, but then I want you to think about how you would use it as a carrier.
So first here, let me just jump into the agent itself, right? You can see we see our name, our logo, and it talks about who are we in ClearSky and what our RCS does. And then you have your regular website contact, your phone number, your customer support email, or any email you want to use. So this is just like your contact, right? So this, you can see it, it's verified, it's secure, it's a real contact, and it's a real business that sends you a message. So on the security part of RCS, this is huge because you're receiving a message that it's from a real business.
And so we see this as the first message that your new subscriber gets could be an RCS message, right? And it comes in and then they can see it. And then, what you want that first message to say is up to you. So here's the beginning of our message that of course has a video of me, because apparently I like to use the webinar studio a lot since we pay for it. But what else you got?
And you can play around. You can make the video bigger. If you want to watch the full video, you can make your description to read if it's too short, so you can understand what's going on into the rich card. And then you have your options. So let's go to the CCA option that
Hey, Wallace, real quick, Wallace, one other thing that I think kind of might be important is the fact that not only can you have, it's secure and you got trust in it, but you never have to leave that particular message and go to a website, which people don't like to do. So I think that's critical too, in that security and trusted source there.
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll show some of that right now on this. So
yeah, you can see the in-app native. So let's say we're going to the CCA, and what I want you guys to think about is what story do you want to tell your subscribers, right? So here's some useful information that you can add into the RCS to make the experience even better. So we're going to the CCA. One thing that we need to think about, where's the location, right? So you can add the location there. It opens your Google Map or your Apple Map.
12-hour and 17-minute drive, and we're there.
If you have electric car, driving by itself, it's pretty easy, but I mean, you just need to charge. But you see, you can share your locations. It's easier to find, so it's very useful for that. You have other options like save the day, when we're gonna meet. So if you click yes here, it saves straight to your calendar. So it's very important. It's just useful information that the customer don't need to leave the messaging environment to do all of that, to go to a website, to look for the date, to save into the calendar. It's just everything's just very good integrated.
And go to schedule a meeting and you'll see they are going off to a website, but if you'll notice, it's still within the messaging ecosystem, right? So that messaging ecosystem is there, and this is booking a meeting with us, but it allows them to go there and do what they need to do. And then when he X's out of that, boom, you're right into the messaging space again. And the cool thing is the carousel. So if you slide through there, so here's one that we kind of did a card for CCA, and you can take them through that.
Yeah, you can see the agenda, what we're going to be covering in CCA, what's the dates, the time. So if the user don't have a computer in their hands and they are there CCA, they don't remember what the schedule is, they already have the message. Oh, I received a message from ClearSky about CCA. I know there's agenda there, so I'm just going to go on the message and I can open it anytime. You can have general information, book a hotel if you need. It brings you right to the website, so you can plan your trip. So you see, you just have very useful
and
information.
become a member. So you gotta say that one again. Yeah. So that's obviously very important. So yeah, I think it's cool that you can do all that. Go back to the podcast one for a second. Not that it's anything different. It's just I want to promote the podcast. No, not really. But if you go there, see, it goes right to the YouTube and it shows you everything that you need to see there. And then if you clicked on that, obviously it would go to that podcast, the episode. So that's where we are with that. And then you had some for carrier solutions as well, another carousel that would come up. And so as you're thinking about this, again, you can see there the call us directly.
Yep.
So, you could put something there where it's just going to give you a phone call and call. Sorry. And so just be thinking about things that you can use. And we can integrate this through network APIs to billing. One thing that we're going to do in the future is integrate it to, let's say that you use our total traffic manager or you use something else that monitors data. What if someone is going over their data plan every month for 3 months? Then that system will automatically call out through API to the RCS, and we'll send that subscriber an RCS to say, hey, we've noticed that you keep going over your data plan. Here's some data plans that are better for you for what you're doing right now. And then you get the carousel and it shows them different plans. You could also, let's say it's Black Friday and Apple's having a sale on headphones, right? You can push that RCS, show them the sale of headphones to only people with an Apple phone, because we would know that. And then tell them about the discount, and then they could actually order it. It could go into your billing system and know who that person is, what that address is. And then we can say, do you want the nearest store location to you, or do you want it delivered, and put that charge right on their bill if we want to do that. So just lots of different things that you can do in that carrier RCS. And this is some things that we talked about with Strata.
Yeah, here's an idea that we can give about carrier. So Strata, for example, one of the carriers that we are working with, what do they offer, right? They offer residential services and businesses service. So you can put your services, what you do, and things that you can provide to your subscribers. So let's, for example, see internet, right? I want to buy internet. I already have a phone with Strata, so I want to now do a bundle, and I want to have residential. So you can go straight to the website and showcase all your products. Or you can want a landline. Is this possible? So you can showcase that and tell your subscribers what are you offering.
And then if you do some sort of bundle, right, we could create a different website that it takes you to, or a different form that it takes you to give you that right off the bat.
Yeah, you can do deals, what devices are on sales, for example, and then you send the RCS, the customer can come here, open up the page and see what's for sale. So you can do that on Black Friday, any other day. You can run different campaigns. So it's very very easy to make, because you just create you can put on your website, or you create a logo, you create a picture, and then you can post onto your RCS. So you can always be changing your agent interaction. Doesn't need to stay like this forever, because you have the ability to change anytime you want. So if you want to change the logo, put a different sale, put a different date, or put different options, it's pretty easy to change. So you can always keep your subscriber engaged and different information they can be receiving throughout the year.